Hi, I'm Angelo Rustano, and I wrote and acted in Night to D7.
Hey.
And I'm powerful!
Thank you for that. I am powerful.
Hi, I'm Meg Cioni, and I played Lucy Collins.
I'm Brett Mack, and I played Brady Collins.
Hey, I'm Emily Moss Wilson, and I produced this fine film.
I am Emily's lucky husband, and I also produced and wrote this film.
Paid him.
What's your name?
Paid him. I'm supposed to say my name's Greg Wilson, but Emily's husband will do.
Now let's all go around and say our favorite breakfast food.
Ah.
No, we don't need to do
Easy.
that.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh.
Oh. We're doing this.
Breakfast burrito.
Aha.
Brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tarts. What?
Monkey bread.
Oh.
Wow.
Does that exist?
Wait, what is monkey bread?
It's like torn up Pillsbury biscuits with butter and cinnamon sugar, and then you just throw the whole thing in the oven. Basically, this movie started because Angelo wanted to act, and he kept going to agencies, managers, and they'd say, well, show us your reel, show us your reel. And he had some comedy. He was in Valentine's Day and had done, some like internet web shows and stuff, but he didn't have any drama, and that's what they wanted to see. So Brett and Angelo, I think, sat down and said, what do we got? What stories do we have that are worth telling? And Brett had some stories from his own life, and you know how a script is. It starts as one thing, and it took about 7 months from its original sort of hitting the page to where it evolved. Angelo showed it to me probably after like a second pass or something, and I was crying. I called him. I was on my office crying. I called him. I said, "This is something." Like,
Did the
sign me
script
up.
made you cry, or were you just sad about something else?
Cut an onion.
It was a really bad script, and when I sent it to him, he was weeping.
Saw my life being
I
wasted.
tell my friend he can't write.
Or was it the Grey's Anatomy episode you watched just really hit you?
No, it was that part. You watched the film?
Yes.
The part near the end where the Brett's...
Don't give
Oh.
him up.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Careful.
Some spoilers I'm not supposed to share or something?
Yeah,
There's a
don't
very
give away the
touching
spoilers.
point at the end where Brett's character and Angelo are having sort of that final decision moment.
Mhm.
And, literally sitting in the office, tears coming to my eyes, a grown man. I thought, let's do this. At the time, Angelo said, let's do something for our reel so we can all look good. And I said, this is really good. This is something important.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's do it the right way. We make a full film, take it out to film festivals, share it with the world.
I really love how, Night to D7 has kind of coupled not only a phenomenal film, but with a cause. The company I work for, the kind of mission statement is an entertainment company, that combines a passion for storytelling with like a purpose to benefit humanity. And I feel like that's what this film does, is it takes not only just an amazing story of friendship, but, this cause of cancer that affects so many people. And you guys just did such an amazing job capturing the emotion, of not only the person battling the cancer, but then also how it affects all the people in that person's life. I'm so excited about Night of D7. I think it's going to do even better than Grande Drip, if that's possible. If there's like anybody
Look
out
at
there-
that. Yes. We did not pay her at all. So thank you, Amy, for calling.
Maybe I'll get you
You're
that check
welcome.
later
Yeah,
for
so
calling.
if there's anybody out who's looking to support a great film, shoot, check the website, give these people a call, because it's definitely an amazing, amazing show, an amazing film that to be a part of and to get your support behind.
Well, I thought it was great, though. The movie is fantastic all around. Excellent acting and everything, too.
Who's your favorite?
Who was my favorite? Well, obviously you, Meg. Brett, you did an awesome job, too. I just wanted to know, how you approached the character and how the whole process was for you.
The process was amazing. I had a great time. This is really actually basically the first experience I've had working on film, aside from a couple of smaller student projects. So I was grateful to be a part of it, and it was definitely, even for a short film, a role that I really put a lot into the prep for. Mm-hmm. And like Angelo had said, the story kind of started with us talking, and I brought up my personal experience with my stepfather. So I pulled a lot from my own life, obviously, as all actors do. Mm-hmm. But I think the most important part of the story for me when I was approaching the character was the relationship between all the relationships, but the relationship between Dustin and Brady as best friends, and how it might have gotten strained over the years and where it is at the moment where the story starts in the film too. Mm-hmm. So that was a really big important part for me.
Do you have like a longtime friend that you kind of?
I do. Definitely I do. Jordan Haynes, if you're listening, back east. Yeah,
call in.
Yeah, call in. He lives back near Pittsburgh or Indiana, PA, so he might be asleep. But we played hockey together, and he's definitely a friend that we're so far away from each other now. So it's very similar to how Dustin and Brady's relationship was. But every time, we go right back into our old. Once we see each other, or we're geographically in the same place, we're right back to where we were. There's no doesn't even take much time or catching up. We're right there.
Nice.
And my stepfather even had a very good friend, and I remember watching one weekend. I think 5 of his friends that he lived with in college flew in from all over the world to see him. Wow. Because it was near the end, and they had spent the whole week together, and just sitting back and watching these guys reconnect, and it was just such a. Sorry, I'm getting a little emotional.
Don't.
Yeah, I won't do it.
Not allowed.
Just to watch the kind of respect and love they had for the man that I also respected and loved.
Did you and Angelo, by any chance, run around egging houses or something to get into the...
Angelo and I, no, we didn't do any egging of houses. He wouldn't let me.
Probably for the best.
Yeah, I know, because I would have.
But he was streaking that one time, right?
Oh.
You can...
We have it on video.
I dare you to try to...
We had shoes on. Excuse me. Thank you very much.
Does not count as a full streak.
That does not... Oh!
Well, I'll ask you the same thing, Angelo. How did you approach this character?
Well, there's 2 things that always connect to me. One is a father-son story. My biological dad took off when I was younger, and then a really awesome stepdad showed up later in my life, and Tommy Cars, and that always resonates with me. A father-son story, doesn't matter what the context. And then also my mom almost died of rheumatic fever, like a scarlet fever, when I was little.
Wow.
Got real close, and so. Wasn't cancer, but I think the core element that connects to just about anybody is loss or a potential to when you love someone that you might lose them, and that transcends anything pretty much for the most part. Even if it's just loss of a dog or a cat when you're little,
sure.
You get that pretty quick, and so that's that language that translates beyond just the issue of cancer. Cancer is that context, and I love best friends. I think a lot of people you have that friend in your life where you might not have seen him for 6 months or a year, and right when you see them, it takes about 2 minutes, and you are right back where you were. You're caught back up, and you just know how to hit the ground running. And that's those relationship elements are always what are compelling for film. The guns and the explosions and 3D effects, and those are great.
Which this movie had a lot of.
Yes,
We should
yes,
mention that, yeah.
yeah. There's an alternate
In
ending
one room.
where I actually fly on the wall.
I want to ask Meg the same question, too, about how you approached this character and everything.
Well, originally, a trap that I fall into, as Howard has pointed out to me, is that I can fall into a mood, and because it's such a serious subject and an emotional subject, it was I had to really think back to when my grandpa passed away and how my grandmother dealt with it when he was really bad, and how my mom dealt with it, and she had to be his strength. She had to be the big mama, the protector, and in the film, I'm not very fond of Dustin because he slept with my little sister, and
And in real life, not the
and
sister
in real
part,
life,
just
I'm not very
of
fond
me.
of Angelo, but
Right,
it was really about finding the strength and about love and the action of love and what you do when I was trying to protect Brett and really just take care of him, be strong for him, so he enjoys and really lives life till the very end.
One misguided reviewer, and now that I've seen the movie, I see that maybe he's kind of wrong, but maybe he's kind of right. Referred to Knight to D7 as the Deer Hunter of chess movies. How does that make you feel? I saw it on IMDb. I forget the username.